Hello, sorry, I think we had a network problem. Just as I was saying, the the expert representing Northeast region will join shortly. He informed me about his schedule. He will join. Then the expert from Southwest will also join shortly. So I think everything is under control. So uh, mm, mm, Mrs. Christiana, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Okay, hello. Okay, I think we would appreciate to see our experts, their faces. They can unmute their videos. You understand? So that people will get to know, okay, this is the expert talking about the situation. Can we do that? Okay, Dr. Fadila has done that. Mr. Kayan, are you there? Yes, yes, I can see Mr. Kayan. What about Mrs. Christiana?
I'm trying to, for some reason, my video, I'll just try.
Okay, okay, there's no problem. We can proceed. Thank you for honoring my invitation, and I want to wish you a happy Democracy Day. I never knew today is a Democracy Day. Can you hear me?
Are you
Yes,
actually in Nigeria?
No, 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 no. I never knew. I fixed this day, but I never knew that this today happened to be Democracy Day. So it's in line because we are all free from work, so there's no excuses. Okay, let's proceed. We have two main rules governing the interaction. We need to be briefed. We need to be brief and concise as possible. Then, secondly, our interaction has no political motives. We are not interested in promoting any politician or any party. We are not interested in downgrading or any politician or any party. We are only trying to inform policy trust. We are only interested in what? Informing what? Policy trust. So your argument, your contribution should be about this economic situation from your region, not about politicians, not about politics, not about political party, not about anybody, just about the reality before us and how we can solve it. So we have a question here. The question will be thrown to the House. Every expert will speak on behalf of their region. What you need to do is to introduce yourself and tell us the region you are speaking from. At most, between 2 to 3 minutes, you should be able to deliver your message. Now, question one. What specific areas of the economy do your region have comparative advantages? Let me come again. What specific areas of the economy do your region have comparative advantages for industrialization over other regions, and why? What specific areas do your region have comparative advantages for industrialization over other regions in Nigeria, and why? Why do you think so? That your region have comparative advantage in this area over other areas in Nigeria when it comes to industrialization? Who will start the discussion?
Can I go ahead and start?
Yes, 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 you please.
My name is Fadila Kabir Usman.
Okay.
I'm representing the Northwest, which comprises of seven states under the geopolitical zone. Basically, and I would say historically, Northwest Nigeria has the advantage of its agro processing and livestock advantage. because of the land, the arid land we have, it's one of the largest in terms of size out of the 6 geopolitical zones. And we are historically, even before the colonial period, we all know the granite pyramid that existed, which was initially the means of our foreign exchange before the coming of the oil. So Northwest has that advantage, and the livestock, going back to history, if we remember, the Sokoto and the Kano have the advantage of the leather and tanneries, which we had in the past. Another area of comparative advantage we have over most of these geopolitical zones is the area of the mineral deposits we have, the solid mineral we have.
Okay, we are with you. Yes, I'm with you.
So we have the advantage of the solid mineral, like in Zamfara, we have the gold. In Sokoto, we have limestone. So these mineral resources, which we have, has a comparative advantage over most of these regions. We have that in terms of land advantage, which is the largest, I said it earlier. Then the labor cost, because Northwest has the largest population, even though our population are mostly unskilled, that's our human capital is low. Then we have the advantage of the Sahel neighbor. Almost all our 7 countries have borders with other West African states, West African countries. So we have the advantage of this Sahel and the ECOWAS border access, which encourages, and it would encourage, it would have easy access to export gateways. The last but not the least is our renewable energy potentials. That's the solar we have. We have high deposit of sun, which is enough for us to generate sunlight. So with the current situation we have in Nigeria, electric power supply, most people have even resorted to going back to solar. So with that solar, if we'd say, if it would have been utilized, would have had small grid that would be able to generate enough lights for everything, and even to, I think, even sell to other parts of the region. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Fadila Usman Kabri, for your contribution to our first question. Mr. Joseph Kenyan, are you there? Mr. Joseph Kenyan, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. The network is somewhat challenging.
Okay. So would you want to speak?
Yes,
Okay.
I want to speak.
Okay. Should I repeat the question?
Yeah, just repeat it again. Let me hear you.
What specific areas of the economy do your region have comparative advantages for industrialization over other regions in Nigeria, and why?
Okay. Yes, my name is Mr. Kayang Joseph. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. My name is Mr. Kayang Joseph. And
No, meeting, ina da 2 meetings. In na ƙare da nasu Umman Kaduna.
How many minutes?
Eh?
Mama ka dade Mama and come on. Mama da sun fahimta ganta amma da dole dai ta ganta amma ta samu 4.27 PPE.
Wallahi ko.
Please, can Ajia mute your mic? Ajia, please, can you mute your mic? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Kenya, continue. Don't worry, continue.
All right. Yes, I'm representing South-South geopolitical zone. And the areas that my zone has a comparative advantage over other regions. First of all, the South-South state comprises of Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, Edo State, and River State. And we have 6 states from the South-South geopolitical zone. And these states, most of them has a boundary with the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean. And what are those areas that the South-South geopolitical zone region has a comparative advantage over other regions? Number one, oil, gas, and petrochemical, which everybody knew about that. And then we also have, which is deposit in large quantity there, the gas, the oil, and petrochemical. And then other areas also, we have maritime. And then we also have, um, fisheries, aquaculture, and marine industries. We also have cassava and starch. We also have cocoa. We also have cocoa. We also have rubber and wood processing. We also have rubber and wood processing. We also have palm oil and oleochemical industries. And palm oil is, is very essential. It's an essential commodity in every household. It's an essential commodity in every household, a commodity in every household. And then we have the oil and gas, as I've mentioned earlier. So these are the areas that the South-South geopolitical zone has a comparative advantage over other regions or over other states, as for now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
Okay, you are done?
I think for now.
Okay. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. Miss Christiana, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Can we hear from the Southeast? Should I repeat the question?
Okay. No. I remember.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Audu, the
Okay.
organizer of this session, for giving me this opportunity. I'm glad to be here.
It's my
So,
pleasure.
my name is Christiana. I'm sorry, for some reason, I can't show my face. I don't know, but I think in the future I would address that. For now, I don't know what's happening.
It's okay.
My name is Christiana, and I'm representing Southeast, basically the Igbos. So, first, we need to understand what comparative advantage is all about. And when can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Okay, and when we talk about comparative advantage, we mean that people that have lower costs in the production of certain goods and services, they have comparative advantage. It means that if the alternative they have to give up to produce a particular good is lower compared to other regions, they should specialize in the production of that particular good because it will be done at a cheaper rate, and then they can be exchanged. If, for example, Hajar that spoke earlier talked about solar. because of the sunny northwest region. So in as much as we have sun in the southeast, and the cost of producing solar in the southeast will be more than what we have in the north, then it will be better for Hajia to carry on with solar production, because it will be done at a cheaper rate. Then the southeast region should concentrate on those goods that would be easier for them to produce at minimum cost. And then I can exchange with Hajia solar and then maybe something else. So that's the idea of comparative advantage, and everyone is happy. So with this, both parties, they get to get maximum satisfaction and everyone is equally happy. And we know that this is an important aspect of economics because resources are limited. And the least we could do is to avoid every possible waste by putting all the available scarce resources to effective use and efficiently too. So now coming to the Southeast region. The Southeast region is known for their dominance in trade, commerce, commerce and entrepreneurship, and light manufacturing too. Light manufacturing, I mean like an opposite of heavy and light, not as in electricity. So they are specialized in trade and small-scale industrial production. And there's this stereotype, we are Nigerians, there's this stereotype that every Igbo man is trade inclined. So you see a strong culture of family-owned businesses, petty trading, independent ventures, and stuff like that. So this scenario has led to concentration of businesses in the region. So we see that cities like Aba, Onitsha constitute major markets in West Africa. You see the Igbos are well engaged in light manufacturing, which brings us to what we call the Aba made products. We are very conversant with the word Aba made products. So these guys, they produce shoes, they produce textiles, they produce leather goods, and even clothes that replicate what we can find in highly industrialized nations at cheaper rates. Such that sometimes when you go to the market, you are being careful not to mistakenly buy locally made products in place of the foreign ones you had in mind when you were going to the market. So that the ability for these guys to imitate these foreign goods at lower cost is highly commendable. So that is it for production done in Aba. And we can also see commercial activities highly going on in Nnewi in Anambra State. So that place is like a hub for spare parts in Nigeria. Although we have other places, but like I said, we're talking about comparative advantage. It doesn't mean absolute advantage. So if we talk about spare parts in Nnewi market, these spare parts, they may not really be of high tech, but they are cheaper, they are affordable, and they can even replace this follow-come of those auto spare parts that went bad, like the one you came with, for example, for your car or for your bike. So these guys are able to replicate this thing that at least you can see something to manage. So I would also like to mention that in the Southeast, they have a strength of distributive trade and market logistics. So we take an example. In the spare parts market, again, like I'm still talking about Nnewi. So these traders, they have capacity to distribute these goods to very far regions, irrespective of the place. So there's this trader, for example, in Nnewi market who wants to transport goods to maybe Sokoto. And you notice that he's in communication with another Igbo trader that is resident in Sokoto, who understands Hausa very well and the Sokoto environment, and can effectively distribute the goods to the desired customers, and everyone is happy. So this is true of someone that wants to send to Lagos, to other places. They also look for an Igbo man that speaks Yoruba well and can liaise very well with Yoruba people, so that they are happy to buy these goods from the guys. But you see that the main source is coming from maybe Aba or Onitsha. So so you can also walk into an Aba man's shop to buy goods, and let's say he doesn't have the good at the moment. He quickly steps aside, makes contact with maybe someone in China who will arrange the good for him, and then before you know it, he either gives you a date to come back and meet that good in his shop, or whenever someone else comes to the shop, or yourself, whenever you come to the shop, you will definitely find our products there. So this idea supports the saying that anywhere you go there is business. Somehow you find an Igbo man there. So they have this strong ability to organize markets effectively and distribute goods to places that you can't even imagine. So
Okay.
if you go to the southeast also, okay.
Thank you, Christina. Your time is up. Sorry for that.
Okay.
Thanks for
No
that.
problem.
Thanks for that wonderful clarification. You understand, so that we don't confuse comparative cost advantage for absolute cost advantage. Because when you talk about absolute cost advantage, every region can produce everything. But what can you produce at the least cost and produce efficiently and abundantly? This is the target, because when we promote industrialization through this way, we produce more, and we promote cohesion and unity in the country. So thank you for that wonderful clarification. I will be speaking for the North Central. My name is Bello Audu, the Chief Consultant Economic DTG Trader and Innovation Economist from Osmanu Danfodio University. I'm replacing Professor Matthew Abula, who, due to foreseen circumstances, could not join the session. So when you talk about North Central is made up of six states: Benue State, Kogi, Nasarawa, Niger, Kwara, and Plateau. This state has their own, each of these states has their own peculiar comparative advantage over other regions. Like when you take Kogi State, for example, it has one of the largest and the most sophisticated iron ore in the world after Russia. And that is why we have the Ajakuta Steel factory, which is enough to industrialize Nigeria with all kinds of metal resources we need. But due to unforeseen circumstances, that area has not been fully utilized and made to contribute to the country. And we hope in the future, that may be taken care of by the government or any industrialist, home and abroad. Then we also have areas of limestone. When it comes to limestone for cement production, we have a cement company in Kogi State, Ajakuta State, which is, I think, one of the largest in West Africa. And we also have in Benue State. I know we have cement companies in other parts of the country too. Yes, but Kogi also have that comparative advantage. And why am I saying Kogi State, for instance? Kogi State is one of, why am I saying the North Central? North Central is one of the regions in Nigeria with a good attribute of inland water bodies, where River Niger and River Benue confluence in Kogi State. This River Benue passed through to Adamawa to neighboring Cameroon. From River Niger from Kogi goes to Niger, goes to Kwara. So you see, we can also develop what inland maritime industry, logistic, transportation. In other countries, they develop their inland waterways. They don't just fly on air and use the road. The inland waterways is also very, very important to move goods and services. So North Central also has comparative advantages, because North Central is the connecting region between the southern part of the country and the core northern part of the country. So we can easily bring, using this inland water body, move product from south to the core north. You understand? So if we can develop this will seriously assist. And also, North Central has agricultural potential, because there are some crop produced in North Central that are not produced in other regions. For example, if you take, for example, Plateau State, the vegetables and the fruit crops like apple and others that is produced in Plateau State cannot be produced in other country. Imagine if we decide to adopt mechanized farming in Plateau State that convert this fruit into juice, into all kind of finished product. That would have created a value chain that would recruit most of the idle hands. Then when you come to Benue State, we also have great potential when it comes to tuber yam. Benue State, Niger State, these are hub, Nasarawa State, these are hub states when it comes to yam. I think all the yam we consume in Nigeria, if you want it at scale, at large scale, has to be from Benue State, Niger State, and Kogi State. So these three core area, four areas, iron ore, limestone, agricultural potential in areas of tubers and fruit, vegetable, as well as inland waterways could be developed to positively impact this region and also contribute to the national economy. I want to thank you for participating in this first part of the session. We will be taking a tea break in the next 2 minutes. Then by, I think, is it 4:50 or so, thereabout, we'll reconvey to continue the session. Thank you very much. So just, I can see Ali Baba Osman is around. You have your time once we reconvey. So for now, you can just stretch your body, take some things. Then in the next 20 minutes, we'll be back and we'll continue this interesting section. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Welcome.